She dog. She dog. Oh, she dog. Alright. What's up, everyone? Gonna go take this thing for a little motorcycle ride. Let this thing warm up for a sec. First thing we can touch on is a pre-ride check. So if you notice my gauge right here, if you can see it, there's two little dashes there next to the F, which stands for Fahrenheit. That's the temperature, right? So I just started the bike, it's in neutral, I'm letting it warm up. In the meantime, usually I'd still be putting on my gloves, making sure my helmet's secure. I got a backpack on at the moment, so I'm making sure all my backpack is situated properly. I can double check all the rest of my gear. As I'm doing that, I can also be looking at the bike as I'm going around, right? So I can go up here and I can test out some throttle. I can notice if I apply the throttle and it snaps back. I can apply some brake to see if I have some pressure in that front brake. I can squeeze in my clutch in and out, just making sure those kinds of things are working properly. I can also get my handlebars to turn left and right, making sure that I have full range of motion. There's nothing binding like that. Then as I go around the bike, but I can just peek at my chain briefly here. Notice if it looks clean and wet. That looks good, right? I can check out my tire pressure. If I bust out my pressure gauge, I could actually check the tire pressure and make sure that they're at the recommended PSI or whatever I like them at. Adhere to your motorcycle operator's manual. It'll give you all the recommended PSIs, but you want to have your bike all situated. Another thing you can do is check out your lights. So right now I got my high beams on. You can see there's a default low beam and a high beam. Both headlights are on. I can just double check that by pushing the button, come back around the front. Notice that there's only one active now. I like rocking the high beams during the day. And you can even check your tail light, make sure that you got some LEDs going right here. Hopefully you can see that. So I got the tail light active. I could go, maybe I can reach it from here. Let's see. I could try to reach my foot on my rear brake pedal. There it is. So I'm pushing down on my rear brake and I'm having that light activate. So that's a way you could test your brake light. If I could reach far enough, I could also squeeze in my front brake just to make sure it's activating as well. You could try your turn signals out. Got the happening on the gauge. That's cool. So in that time, as I'm explaining these things, it takes a little longer, but when you get used to this stuff and you know what you're looking for, you know what your preferences are for your machine, you can just walk around this bike like this, checking everything out, chain, brakes, fluids. I could tilt the bike over, check my oil level. I could come up here, pull this off, check my brake fluid level, condition. Could check out the front tire as far as tread wear. Come over here, peek at my coolant, all those kinds of things, right? And then once I get on the bike, I could pop my butt in the seat here, get myself situated, put my side stand up, and now I could take a minute and test out the things like my handlebars, brakes, clutch, gear shift lever, rear brake, throttle. I can make sure all my controls are functioning properly, and that can take me anywhere as little as 15-30 seconds as I'm finishing gearing up, as I'm letting the motor warm up, and then I'll hop on the bike and I'm feeling good. I have that peace of mind knowing my machine is mechanically sound, everything's functioning the way I expect it to, and now I can head out and have a ride and not be worrying about that the entire time. So something to give a shot. Next time you're thinking about going for a ride, do that pre-ride check on your bike.